back to the top 5.
Ooh, top 5.
This week's top 5 was the top kick returners and punt returners in our NFL lifetime
Era.
So basically since the mid-80s.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. There were some older players that should have made it that I didn't put on here.
Like
Herschel Walker probably could have made it.
I almost put him on, actually.
He was probably deserving of a spot.
We probably started watching football towards the last couple of years of his career when he wasn't running back too many punts and kicks.
Right. All right. You go with your number 5, sir.
With my number 5, I will go with. It's hard because these guys are all just badasses, but I'm gonna go with Dante Hall, the human joystick. Everybody knows about the man. He has ran back 6 TDs, got a 24 average, and 10,000 kick returning yards. I'm pretty sure everybody remembered that crazy season he had with the Chiefs a couple years back where no one could catch the man, and he had just the Harlem Shake going and just jucking everybody out of their jocks. There were just jock straps everywhere.
So insane.
Yeah.
So insane. My number 5 is also Dante Hall. I had a toss up whether it should be him or Deshaun Jackson, and I know Deshaun's only been in the league for a couple years.
Yeah, but when you think about that run back against the Giants,
but anytime you kick the ball to him, the potential is there. Now, why people still kick the ball to him, I don't know.
Well, anytime you kick the ball to him, you're a stupid person.
Right. But, again, Dante Hall is my number 5. For his career, he had over 10,000 kick return yards, had 6 touchdowns, and had an average of 24 yards per kick return.
I just said that. I read all your notes.
Okay, I'm just saying. That's pretty beastly.
Definitely is. My next one, and I had a really hard time putting him.
I was listening to you, by the way.
Okay, that's fine. No one does. I'm here by myself.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Number 5, I'll put Josh Cribbs.
Number 4.
Yeah, 4. 4 comes before 5. Yeah,
after.
Joshua Cribbs. I don't think we need to go on too much about this man. He's already got tied for the record, is he not?
I think so.
I think with 8.
Yep.
And I think he's got the record for the combined kick and punt. He's got 10.
Yes.
So and that's in only 6 seasons, which is craziness to me.
Wasn't he a quarterback in college too?
He was.
That is dumb.
I don't know, but man's fast as all hell.
Yeah.
And again, kicking to him is you just shouldn't.
My number 4, Deion Sanders.
Prime time.
Yeah, prime time himself. For his career, he had 6,000 kick return and punt return yards, 6 punt returns and 3 kick returns. And, I can remember just watching on a normal basis him running kickbacks on Sundays.
As much as I hated the Falcons, 49ers, and Cowboys, I would watch
Ravens and
I would watch those teams play because you never know when Prime is going to take one back to the house.
Yeah.
And get to high stepping.
Prime time.
And Prime was my number 3, so I guess you go on with yours.
My number 3 is Desmond Howard.
He was the man.
He's
the man on College Game Day.
7,600 kick return yards, 8 punt returns in his career, and had the longest punt return in Super Bowl history. And if I'm not mistaken, he also got the MVP. Super Bowl.
He did. Because
he's just
it. I think he ran back a kick and a punt.
I think so.
I might be wrong.
No, because I thought that earlier, but I couldn't find anything.
Either that or he caught a really long pass and took it to the house.
That might have been it.
But, yeah, that's another dude that almost made my list.
And he's a Wolverine, and I hate that.
But, hey, him on College Game Day is a good fit. I like him on game day. My number 2, I have Brian Mitchell. Played for the Skins, the Eagles.
Brian Mitchell.
And you look at him, you look at his build, you wouldn't think he's that fast.
Mm-mm.
But he could break a damn tackle, though, because he's built like a beer keg. But he runs through tackles, runs people over. He's got some moves on him. I don't have his career stats, but he was the previous owner of the kick and punt return record before it got broke by Cribbs.
He was pretty beastly.
Yes.
My number 2 is Allen Rossum.
Why so high?
Because he just, Dante Hall, it's more so because he did it over a longer career.
Yeah, that's true.
Dante Hall, he had 10,000 kick return yards, and he did that in a pretty short amount of time. But Allen Rossum was basically a career return guy. He was with the 49ers, was with the Falcons for a while. I know he returned a couple on the Bucs.
Yes, he did.
But he had 10,000 kick return yards as well, 5 kick returns for touchdowns and 3 punt returns. And, that's what he did. He was a return guy, and that's how he made his cash.
So he made his nut.
Yep.
My number 1, my favorite return guy of all time. He went to the U. His name's Devin Hester.
Yeah, he's kind of good.
Kind of good.
Not on my list, though.
Kind of fast. I'm kind of offended that he didn't make your list, to be honest with you. I mean,
sorry.
Honestly, when he was at Miami, I thought he was the fastest person on earth. Like, honestly, he looked like the Roadrunner. It looked like he was just floating above the ground, and his feet weren't even touching.
Because he was high.
Yeah,
Nevin
probably.
Shapiro probably got him high before the game.
Probably.
Too soon.
But he's another guy who ran back one.
Yeah, I don't understand why anyone kicks to him either.
No, it's dumb. It's really dumb.
It's really not intelligent.
He was actually a cornerback in college, but now he's playing receiver because he kind of wasn't good at that. Like, you got to utilize a man's speed somehow, and he's good with the ball in his hands, so put him at receiver, and he's serviceable as a receiver, but as a returner, he's lightning in a damn bottle. But he went to the U. Won't hold him against that. But even when he went to the U, I watched him. Yeah. I was like, I don't care. I just want to see this man run by people. Go on YouTube.
My number 1 is Josh Cribbs. For all the reasons Griff had mentioned, he has 7,000 return yards in 6 seasons, has 8 kick returns and 2 punt returns, and he's another one of those people. If you kick to him, you're an idiot, and you deserve whatever happens to you.
And what happens to you is going to be you watching the back of his jersey with his dreads whipping about in the air.
He is just so fast.
Yeah, just kicking up grass.
And he was funny on the league.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
But our top 5 for next week is going to be the top quarterback performances for a season.
You may hear a Marino. You may hear a Brady.
Maybe a Kurt Warner or a Manning.
Ugh, God, Kurt Warner.
Sorry.
His wife looks hot now.
Yeah, she's not a bull dyke anymore. She's a hot blonde with fake boobies.
Yeah, she got some...
way to upgrade from that public stock shelf salary.
Yeah, seriously. It's like, hey, I make money now. Grow that hair out.
Apparently, if
these
you
tatters.
have money, it turns your wife from a carpet-munching lesbian.
Looks very homely.
To
a centerfold.
Yes.
Good for him. He's got like 8 kids. Now I know why. He's smashing that every night, too.
Fact.
In them guts. Fact. Okay.
All right. We'll be back with Front Street for you.